Adventures with Paul.
Hey yo, welcome back to Adventures with Paul. Our second leg of the California trip, guys. We are going to take you to Napa Valley. If you like wine, you're going to want to come with me on this episode. So a little background of this trip. I do like to drink wine. I have a membership at a local winery here in Virginia. So I wanted to experience California. You know, they always say it's the world's greatest wines are produced there. So my brother and I, Mark from Retro Prop, decided to do a half-day wine tour experience. It was about 5.5 hours long, and it was run through Tower Tours, which had 2 convenient bus pickup locations. Was not as expensive as you guys might think. It was $109 per person, and it included the bus ride from close to where we were in Union Square all the way to Napa Valley. Our tour guide was great. He gave us a lot of information along the way, and we went to 2 wineries, Madonna and Ruvango. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Also on the tour, we got tastings that went with the tour, and we learned a little bit of the history of Napa, which I thought was very worthwhile. But anyways, guys, let's get this adventure started. Let's get you to Napa Valley. So let's go.
Expensive little town. So this is the famous Golden Gate, Gold Bay, and so this was a famous place here where a lot of famous people lived at one time. Mostly the ones that from the old days, most of them are gone, but this is where they first got this started. Right? She was going to run for mayor, and by her being a madam in San Francisco, they said she would never make it. Well, she won, and she won 2 terms here in Sausalito. She lived till she was 98 years old. The toll, you have to pay the toll. So it's only $12 to ride the ferry. So most people would just jump on the ferry. So 1929, Sausalito was jumping back then. Had all kinds of things happening here, going on here. Sausalito always have had a lot of things going on.
On the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away.
Spread out. So all these communities that you see between here and Napa and Sonoma, where we're going, these communities started from people who decided that they wanted more room. They wanted to be able to build a house. And so by day in here, the temperature gets up to well over 100 degrees. And then at night, the weather cools down at night, and that's good for the grapes. Yeah.
We have a term we use. We call it volatizing. They're easy to break. Ask Eric. He broke one today. Yeah. Eric, it was easy, huh? Yeah. It was easy. Okay, hold on to your glass. Pull it up. Whoa, wow.
All right, guys, so at the Madonna Estate, did do the wine tasting, got some good information, and you can see there are grapes all around, vineyards all around. We have one more tasting to do, so come on with.
And the name of it today is Bruce Van Gogh.
Strawberry notes, okay? It's a very approachable, very delicious breakfast. All right, 35-year-old vine. The rose bushes in front of you are going to be the indicators, okay? They let us know what's going on in the vineyard, okay? They will get sick or they will die before the vines get sick. The roses will get sick. Okay?
All right, Mark from Retropop, take a sip. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, this is a really good wine.
90% Cabernet, 10% Pinot Noir, okay?
All right, guys, so that's it for the tour of Napa. We are going to get back on the bus and head back to San Francisco. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, what did you think of Napa? What I really couldn't get over were how many vineyards and how many grapes there were as you're driving through there. You know, like I said, in the Northern Virginia area here, we have a ton of wineries, but it just doesn't look anything like that. From a winery standpoint, a lot of the criticism, and guys, don't go out on the internet and read and believe everything you see. A lot of the reviews were not that great for this tour. A lot of them were really, really good, but you can't believe everything you read out there. And I always say, you do you, experience for yourself. Some of the reviews were talking about, you know, the cost for how much it was per what you received. And if you've ever been to a winery before, like I said, specifically here in Northern Virginia, you're gonna pay anything from $10 to $20 per tasting. You're gonna pay anything from $8 to probably $15 per glass of wine or $30-something per bottle. So overall, I thought it was reasonable. And really, at the end of the day, you're in Napa, so who cares what anybody else says? Guys, if you liked this video or others on the channel, smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so that you are getting notifications and updates with the latest content. And as always, guys, keep it positive, keep it stoked. We'll catch you on the flip side.